yeah, you know that number one was in fact the truth. It's I don't know. I just heard them doing that with Stevie Wonder at the Grammys, and I thought that's not bad. You know, like everyone looks at them and they're like, "Oh, they're so terrible. They're on the Disney Channel." I know they're on the Disney Channel. I don't like them for that, but they actually write some good music. They can all play guitar. I'm not sure about the lead singer, but I know the two other ones can play guitar pretty good. And the 16-year-old one, the main guitar, she's got diabetes. So, and you know, my mom has diabetes, and I'm probably at risk for diabetes when I get older. So you know, I can appreciate that. So it's really cool. And number 3 was also truth. I do not want to watch a Hostel film because I'm actually I'm afraid of the goriness in them. Yeah. I don't actually know if there's any goriness in them. I mean, I know there's just one scene where in the second one where it's like this dude has his head cut off and the head's missing. The cat's like licking the stuff at the neck. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I gotta say. And so, you know, number 2 was the lie. I have never met William Shatner. It was so obvious. I mean, like, liking the Jonas Brothers. Well, anyone can like the Jonas Brothers. Never watching Hostel. Anyone can never watch Hostel. Meeting William Shatner. Not everybody meets William Shatner. Rarely people meet William Shatner. I could meet William Shatner, though, because the thing is, everything about that was true, except I didn't meet William Shatner. He does have a cousin that lives right across the street from my mom's friend's place. And he does come over every Easter. But we didn't go to Easter that year at her place, so yeah. So I gotta quickly go because the Oscars are on in like 10 minutes. So I'm going to talk about the Oscars. Okay. Best Picture. Slumdog Millionaire. I mean, I should be going the other way, shouldn't I? Okay. I'm only doing the major ones right here. Best Original Screenplay, Milk. I'm not even sure why it's original because, well, it's not. Well, it's based on a man's life, so wouldn't it be adapted? But, oh well. It's original, so Milk's going to win Best Original Screenplay. Slumdog Millionaire is going to win Best Adapted Screenplay. Screenplay, not screenplay. Screenplay, yeah. Blech. Best Supporting Actor. Was there any doubt it'd be Heath Ledger? I mean, come on, people. Best Supporting Actress. That's a tough one. I sort of want Marissa Tomei to win, or maybe Taraji P. Henson. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but I think it's gonna be Penelope Cruz. Not Cruz, Cruz. Yeah, I'm bad with grammar tonight. So yeah, Penelope Cruz for Best Supporting Actress. Best Animated Feature, it's obviously going to WALL-E. Best Song is, I would have put The Wrestler in there, and I would have given it to The Wrestler, but it's not in there for some reason. So, I would definitely, I'd probably give it to Jai-Ho. The Slumdog Millionaire song. Jai-Ho, or however it goes, I can't remember. Best Actress. I want Anne Hathaway to win, because I like her. I think she's a really good actress, but Kate Winslet is the big choice. I think she's going to win as well. But the thing is, ever since she's been nominated, it's always been like, Kate Winslet will win. And she never has one. So, you know, there's a big part of me thinks it's probably Kate Winslet this time. But there's also a part of me that thinks it's probably not Kate Winslet. It's probably going to be Anne Hathaway. I would be really shocked if it was Angelina Jolie, though. I did not like Changeling at all. Best Actor, you got your fan favorite, Mickey Rourke. Or you got Sean Penn. And I think it's going to Sean Penn. I don't want it to go to him because I don't necessarily like Sean Penn. I mean, I liked him in Milk, and that was all. And yeah, I know it's kind of you know what I mean, because like, oh, I don't like Sean Penn, but I like him in the role he's been nominated for. So yeah. I want Mickey Rourke to win because, I mean, one word, Marv. I don't think any of you will get that, but you know, if you guys were into the good stuff, if you guys actually just think stuff like, oh, I'm gonna watch this YouTube video because the guy from my school watches them, instead of like, wow, this guy actually makes good videos. I mean, like, honestly, I mean, like, if you were a guy that thought like the latter, then you would know what Marv meant, but no, you don't, so shame on you. Best Director, I would say Danny Boyle. I keep going like this all the time, and you see the fat there. It's really disgusting. So I'm just gonna go like this now. And Best Picture will obviously go to Slumdog Millionaire, like I said before. So yeah, what else do I have to report on? I gotta do an assignment for history. Basically, we started our summative, which is you gotta write like a big essay. A big essay. And it's gotta be on something related to Canadian history, so that's what we're doing. So, and it's separated into like 4 parts. You've got the the final draft is last, and you get the rough draft third. I'm going in reverse chronology just because I saw the When You Were Young music video now. And then the second is you have to hand in like your thesis statement or whatever. I don't know why we still do that. And the first is, I don't see the point of it. It's an annotated bibliography. First of all, we're not doing a bibliography right now because we're going to do that when we're done, because some of the books we're using we haven't even studied. I mean, our teacher wants us to use 6 books for our annotated bibliography. I have 3. I mean, like, honestly, and you have to write like 3 paragraphs for each book as to why this will be useful. I've written like 2 sentences maximum because that's all I can come up with. So basically, I got this, my history textbook, a book I got from the school library, which is just about the 1920s, and there's another one about Canada's road to independence through the 20s, through basically, you know, when they started getting independent to when they were fully independent. So I guess maybe sometime in the 30s. And then I only read the 20s bit, which was only like 2 fucking pages. I mean, like, what the hell? Oh. Well, my dad, you guys probably don't know this, but my dad he's really big on technology. So what he does is he buys like a shitload of hard drives, and he takes all of his DVDs and he like rips them, puts them on his computer, and stores them on the hard drives. And so when he's done with them, we get the DVDs. And currently, I've actually got the first 4 seasons of Boston Legal. I don't have the 5th because it's not on DVD yet. And I've watched the first full season. I've watched 3 episodes from the 2nd, and 1 from the 3rd. And I watched the final from the 5th because Dad showed it to us. That's how I got into Boston Legal. And it's actually a great show. I mean, Denny Crane, Shirley Schmidt. It was so funny. Basically, there's this one episode where there's this guy called Jerry Espenson. He's a brilliant lawyer, but he has Asperger's syndrome. And he's riding in his car, and he's driving in the carpool lane, and the cops pull him over, and he's got a sex doll in the car with him because he's in love with the sex doll. And he doesn't even have sex with her or anything. What happens is the cops decide that they have to take the sex doll, and he gets really mad and he attacks them. And what happens is the lawyer, a good friend of Jerry's, who's also a lawyer who's representing him, a guy called Alan Shore, he decides to, he's talking with his best friend Denny about it, and Denny was like, he's like, so you ever been with a sex doll? And Alan's like, no, I haven't. And he's like, of course you haven't. He's like, no, I really haven't. Have you? And he was like, multiple times with various sex dolls. And then he says, I got my favorite one. I've always had sex with it. And you're wondering, like, what is he? He's like, and Alan's like, when do I get to meet her? And Denny's like, you want to meet her? So Denny takes Alan into his office and unlocks a closet, and he pulls out. There's another lawyer at the firm called Shirley Schmidt. She's an older woman that Denny's attracted to because Denny's an old guy. And you look at the sex doll, and it's a custom-made sex doll of Shirley Schmidt. He calls it Shirley Schmidt. That's really funny. Well, oh shit, the Oscars are on in like, well, I don't know if they started 7 or 8. I think it's 8, but my mom's keep telling me it's 7. So yeah. So I gotta go watch the Oscars. Biggest event of the year. I mean, the Super Bowl, nothing. The Grammys, it's a little bit. An election, a Canadian election, because actually we don't have one every year. I mean, we had one in 1990, we had one in 03, and then another in 06, and then another last year, 08. So yeah, we don't have them every year. Oh, my little dogs just come up to say hi to me. Hello, Scruffy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You want to be on YouTube? Say hi. Hello. I love you. Cute little dog. Okay, well, yeah, I gotta go, because, 5 minutes. I gotta go, bye.